may have been there.
A single game of Buck and CB. Otherwise, this
True.
matchup has never happened.
Or Starbucks versus ZB. That may
So-
have happened at some point.
Oh, actually, I don't think
I don't
they played
remember.
at Hitfall, but
I don't remember.
anyway, yeah. I'm gonna keep it a buck. What am I supposed to talk about here?
Uh,
I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be a weird one for sure. So,
I mean, both these characters are similar with how their buttons are. Like, not necessarily that they have the same buttons, but it's just they have just such good boxing tools up close. But Mollo's able to kind of like challenge Orcane more at a distance, less committally. Ooh. See, Akito put on some pressure with these bombs.
definitely, it's probably what we're gonna want to see from Akito here. I forget, you were telling me earlier you think Orcane does well against Crag, right?
Yes. Well, it's not necessarily that Orcane does well against Crag, it's just Crag is big, and
Okay.
I'm of the belief that if you have good frame data, you can just bully whatever heavyweight you want.
Yeah, the reason I ask is just because, you know, Crag and Mollo, as whack as it might sound, I do believe they have very similar neutrals. Or like
That
game
makes a
plans
lot
neutral.
of sense.
So, I don't know
No
if
shot.
Orcane quite has the range or ability to be able to play mid-range as well as you need to against Mollo.
Akito is just doing a great job of putting on pressure with these bombs.
Gonna catch in the bubble butt with the F strong there. Not gonna be a very high reward, but
Forward air with no puddle on stage is really hard to make it back from, but Erase Me just managed to do it.
you're trying to kind of claw his way back here with the second stock, making it a bit more even. Oh, the F strong dropping. That one is gonna connect, but still doesn't kill. Blast zones on the stage are very big, so Orcane in particular is going to be living very long with the slight extra weight, and Mollo with the good recovery.
Yeah. Erase Me is managing to claw it back. Akito is approaching kill percent with the throwdown of the bomb. It's gonna let him manage to get back, and he can't really do much about these bubbles when he is kind of waiting in the air for his opportunity to jump down. Beautiful side special. Down strong, gonna take it.
Yeah, Akito was finally able to find that kill. What I noticed was, like, it felt like he was really fishing for kills with the bombs. But there weren't really super reliable setups into those bombs. They were just kind of getting, like, tossed all over the place.
Yeah.
Whereas with some of the Mollos I've seen in Recess recently, there's a lot of stuff with, like, setting up the gun to shoot the bomb up, for example. Those kinds of setups can make those bomb kills a lot more consistent and can help Mollo get kills around 100 with the cherry bomb, give or take.
Oh, good use of the firecracker there.
Yep. Okay, good or cheat there from Race Me. Honestly, could have been a parry into a kill, but if you're not confident in that parry timing, do not try to learn it in bracket. That is...
Yeah. Oh no!
Well, that's very unfortunate.
A tragedy, if you will. Unfold before our very eyes.
Alright.
We have Erase Me taking it to Spirit Tree, taking it to a smaller stage. I can see it. Don't know if there were necessarily like any situations where Erase Me wasn't killing when he should have.
I was definitely trying to figure out Akito's game plan here, because Mollo being like such a bizarre character and Orcane being relatively straightforward in a lot of ways. Like, I can kind of understand what Orcane want to do against Mollo. The other way around is a lot more mysterious to me.
I think based on what we've been seeing... Oh! Doesn't get the parry, but does manage to live it. Based on what we've been seeing, just kind of like trying to interrupt Orcane, not let him get his gameplay started by just kind of chucking out bombs. Erase Me also hasn't really been parrying the bombs, so Akito is just kind of getting free real estate with those.
Right. Well, okay, we're seeing a little bit more of the side B bombs coming out now. I didn't see too many last game, but quite a few in now stock. Ultimately, finding that kill slightly just like the start of last game.
Mm-hmm.
And while it did end very close, Makita was still able to win in the end. Well, that's kind of just long enough. Oh my god.
There was a universe where that killed, but that just killed right there.
Oh, and here we're seeing the punish game from Erase Me come out.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely say that is the biggest thing Erase has got going for him. And Orcane, honestly, as a character, I think it's a pretty good punish.
Yeah, that down tilt in particular, but Mollo also has a really good punish. I know we haven't really been seeing it because Akito has been playing a bit more backwards. Ooh, trapping him with the bubbles into the up air, good stuff from Erase Me.
Yeah, inconsistent, but very classic setup. Ooh. Yeah, it's kind of hard to chase those kills. Like, I like the flashbang for a setup tool, but we're getting to a percent where it's just a little too hard to follow up on.
Oh, the back hit into the firecracker and tries to go for, I assume, some kind of bonk setup. Unfortunately, not able to get anything off of it, and the backer's gonna be what lets Akito get that second stock.
Yeah, Akito got it in the end, but definitely made that a little bit more risky than was necessary.
Yeah. That Mollo advantage. He tries to go for the Superman punch. Unfortunately, doesn't get anything off of it.
Yeah, that was almost a kind of brutal SD, but...
See the down tilt. Beautiful air stall there. God, this recovery is really hard for Akito right now, but he does manage to make his way back to center stage. He is in that kill percent, and back air will do it.
Yeah, classic Orcane, just kind of, oh, I have all these fast kill moves, let me just throw them out.
Let me just back air. So then I started Baron.
Mm-hmm. That's how they get you.
Exactly.
So, Treetop for game number 3. I do see the stage a lot from Mollo players, so I'm not terribly surprised. That being said, I think this is a really good Orcane stage, so I'm a smidge skeptical about this one.
If I had to assume, maybe like Mollo can be good on these smaller stages, but again, Orcane just does so well in close quarters. Probably picking a better stage like on game 1 with Gates. Not the best, not the worst idea. Tries to go for another Superman, but unfortunately doesn't get it.
Oh, nothing off that jab. Unfortunate. But,
you see the back air. Mollo's recovery can just last for so long. Dragon Ball, unfortunately, not working in Erase Me's favor there. Does manage to get a tech chase and secure that first stock. Just kind of hard to comment sometimes because both these characters just want to just wait for that moment to capitalize on their opponent's mistake.
yeah.
Okay, this is Guilty Gear music.
Yeah. Or, no, it's a Blaze Blue, but same composer,
Oh.
I think.
The guitar threw me off.
Yeah, it's a Larxus, so, you know,
Yeah.
I understand.
Bubble's gonna challenge Mollo offstage. Oh, bad position for Erase Me right there.
Some backwards there. For the bubbles, they're both kind of just getting stunned by their opponent's tools.
Double Superman.
Okay, the triple dunk would have been kind of sick, but Aki may be getting a tiny bit ambitious here.
Oh, tries to go for the dunk yet again. It is a good way to force Orcane to burn his resource, but double Nair is gonna kill.
Yeah, that
Holding
was
out for just a little too long.
definitely bad DI from Keto, but also I can understand why it would happen. Yeah, and I feel like we're seeing Erase Me kind of just hit these bombs away a tiny bit more right now. Which I
Yeah.
would say is pretty important against Mollo. Like, it's not that hard to knock bombs away most of the time.
Playing into the F strong. I love the idea for the trap.
Honestly, I like the ideas from both players there. Keto had a really interesting trap setup, but Erase Me's use of, like, the fair stalling was pretty smart. Oh!
Great read from Akito there.
Ooh. The fair coming out, that could
From
be huge.
when Punch isn't gonna have enough time to capitalize on Arcane's forced recovery.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe a down tilt would have hit there, and I don't know. I guess Hashtag does go a little farther, but...
Superman Punch. So you're gonna choose to not burn his puddle resource. He was on the recovery instead trying to go for the up strong. Oh, but that gets interrupted by the puddle. And down strong. Not gonna take it quite yet.
Yeah. Okay, we do have a puddle over there, but the flashbang is gonna prevent it from mattering.
It is kill move city, and the up air is gonna be what lets Erase Me get this game.
Yeah, that's the thing. Even if Orcane can struggle to get in, I feel like Mollo can as well, and then even when you do, your kill moves are just not quite as consistent as Orcane's.
Yeah.
Being said, Kita's gonna try it just one more time, and this is the winner's bracket life on the line for Akito, so really gotta make this work. Back air. I feel like I haven't seen too many bubble parries from Keto.
Haven't really seen many parries at all in this set.
That's like true, yeah.
When Mollo does recover his bomb timing, unless he like purposely mixes it up, is like but most of the time you are going to be wanting to try to go for that max distance, or at least that's what I've seen most people go for. So that bomb timing does become something you can learn.
Okay, there's
What do you-
Hypers doing a lot for Keto right now.
These bubbles have been so good for Erase Me, and oh my goodness, the puddle is going to barely catch the Mollo there.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, you know,
that's
honestly,
unfortunate.
pretty smart, yeah. Pretty smart ledge trap. Yeah, pretty even game right now. Dang, both these players are like hitting moves and then just not doing anything with the combo potential, and then their opponent's hitting them for that. Just like constant back and forth here of drop combos and punish.
I mean, can you blame them? This is like a super awkward matchup.
Yeah, I mean, these two characters can both get very scrappy, so I'm not too surprised to see it. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. After a while, just kind of comes down to whose hitbox is better. In that scenario, it's Orcane.
Mm-hmm. And that's putting Erase Me very slight lead right here if Akito can't find this edge guard, which it seems just isn't happening.
F-Strong is going to come out, but Orcane's air friction is superior. Oh, not the finisher on the Mollo. Oh my goodness, that was so smart!
A soul for a soul, and that is going to end off that very winner semi-set that happened. I kid, but... Yeah.
I don't want to be like, oh, it was so smart. But like, just that extra bit of hit pause